Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about two different topics. The first one, how long will it take for Covid-19 vaccine to be ready? So listen to this because we're probably not going to have a vaccine ready for us until 2021 at least. Second topic, we're going to be talking about Eton Pharmaceuticals, a company, biotech company, with FDA date for one of its drugs on 2020, September 29th. So first topic, COVID-19 vaccine. How long until we have a vaccine? Like I said, it may not be before 2021. They're trying to streamline the process, it speeded up everything, but still there are some steps they cannot speed it up too much. In this document, we have success rates for clinical development of drugs. There was a study done between 2006 and 2015. That's pretty interesting because as we go here to page 7, we see that about only 9.6% of drugs get approved from phase 1 up to approval. So a drug has to go through all of these phases, including COVID-19 vaccine. Phase 1 to phase 2, phase 2 to 3, phase 3 to this NDA BLA up to approval. Let's look at this page here, likelihood of approval. So if we consider that COVID-19 will be like an infectious disease here, then potentially the probability would be much higher, close to 20%. So that's good from phase 1. And if we scroll down here, page 13, see here, we see here that some type of drugs, especially oncology, they have a lower rate of approval. So from phase 1 to approval is only about 5%, which is not the case for COVID-19. So let's hope that it's going to be higher than 10% up to 20%. Still, if we consider 20% as a rate of approval, we see that a lot of these drugs, they're not going to be approved, right? So just to keep in mind. There is this nice table of all the vaccines and trials that have started in 2020 for COVID-19. So the most advances are in green here. So you see here the duration. None of them expect to be ready before end of 2020. You see all of them. Some of them on phase 2, some of them phase 1 or phase 2. And you see is always end of 2020. So Moderna is still on phase 1. You see it's going to take a long time. It's even 2021. Phase 1. So a lot of them are still on phase 1. Which is not going to be ready before 2021. Yeah, they can speed it up something, but still it's going to have to be tested in humans and all of that, all different situations, all different conditions of people to check if the drug is safe or not, right? So that's it for COVID-19. Now I'm going to be showing you my FDA report. So this is a report of all the drugs, not related to COVID-19, this is totally different. All the drugs that have PDUFA date up to 2021. And a couple of companies here I'd like to highlight. One is this. We're not going to be talking about this, but just to keep in mind, I'm keeping an eye on that. Another one is this one. There's another one, Eton Pharmaceuticals, with FDA date on July. This one also in July. So the good thing about these drugs is because the PDUFA date a lot of times cause these drugs to jump in price for expectation to be approved. If you know how to trade them, it can be very profitable, but you have to be careful. A lot of these are penny stocks, some of them not. This Phoenix, which is on August, that's another one I'm keeping an eye on that. August 28, that's another one. But today I'm going to be talking about Eton Pharmaceuticals. That's a PDUFA date on September 29th. So it's sitting on a price of around $4.60. At this point, there was a little drop in the last week or few days, which puts in a good position, a 52-week high between 2.5 and 9.07. So there's no insider trade information, but at least there's no selling. Let's go to the company's website. So they're using molecules to advance medicine. What's that? They introduce medicines that are affordable and available to all patients. A lot of their drugs are generics, and they have a big pipeline, which I'm going to show in a second here. So they develop proprietary formulations of approved molecules in ways that offer improvements for both patients and physicians. So what they say is these new formulations are superior to existing products. So a lot of the products are based on existing products. So what that means with all of that is that a lot of these drugs, they take less time to go from phase 1 up to get approval. And they're usually less expensive. Okay, so let's jump to the pipeline. You see, they have quite a lot of drugs here on development, phases, different phases up to FDA filing and commercial. There's one already approved and in commercial phase. And like I said, there's one that is going to be potentially approved in September. And you see there's some other ones here. They are on FDA filing process. So you see a lot of catalysts for this company. So recently they announced first quarter results. What they say is the company, even they were impacted by COVID-19. So they say they remain in a strong financial position. That's a good thing, even though the stock price dropped after they announced the financial results. We see the company has a market cap of $96.21 million. You see here the target, 1 year target of $17. So if that's right, you have quite a big jump here in price. After earnings, you see the company dropping from 5.5 to 4.6. So if you look at this line here on the chart, it seems to me that it might be in a good position, a good entry point, but be careful. Do your own research, take a look. So we're looking at analysis here. Just looking at the analysts. 2 analysts covering the company. So one of them is giving a 26 target price. See, that's pretty huge. And the other one, $12. Even if it goes to $12, from 4.6 to 12 is almost like 3 times higher. In fact, it's 3 analysts giving a target of, in average, of $17.67. Okay. Now we come to the chart. We see the RSI is oversold around 40. It's 42 right now. It's at the lower side of the Bollinger Band. So it might be a good entry point, but we still have until September for the drug to be potentially approved. So it may drop a little bit more. We don't know, we never know. So I created this checklist that is more for biotechs and small caps and penny stocks, just to go from all of these items here to see if it is a good investment, if we have a good chance of making money with this company at this point. So we look at recent insider trading activity. That's information that we don't have. Market cap, balance sheet, fundamentals, cash and debt, revenue. So I'm putting yellow here. They might be in an okay position, but we don't know if they're gonna need to raise cash in a little while. So I'm putting as yellow here. We just don't know because of COVID-19 situation. That's what I put in yellow here as the higher risk. So about good community, I would say yes. You can look at stock tweets. In terms of charts, RSI, all of that, is it a good entry point right now? Yeah, it might be because the company had a drop since earnings. So it might be a good entry point. Of course, just be careful. In terms of analysts and price target, a lot of times you cannot trust these guys, but when you have 3 people putting a target price that is 3 times higher, we see the companies in a potential situation to have a stock price to go higher in the next little while. Good entry point right now? Yes, like I said, because of the dip after earnings. In terms of non-compliance with NASDAQ, we don't have this problem. The company price is sitting around $4.60 right now. What about reverse splits or offerings coming up? Trying to raise capital in the near future? We don't know. I'm putting light green here. Institutions invest in the stock. Yeah, there's a little bit. I know about that. And another project that I'm working on, I'm gonna have this information ready for us. But I would say it's not too bad for this stock. Upcoming catalysts, yeah, we got a couple of them. Like I said, even September there is a drug to be approved. Hopefully will be approved. And there's some other ones in the pipeline. So some really good catalysts. And actually there is one drug that was already approved and is actually in commercialization phase. Okay. So, and just a note, if you want to invest in this company, be careful, spend only a small portion of your account. Don't burn your account with penny stocks and things like that. The market is still very volatile. And so just be careful. And also, I'm not saying that you should buy right now. Please do your own research, take a look and find a good entry point. So that's it for the video. Take care. Have a good day.